Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. Yes, we're back in Munich. We're back on normal schedule after the week off for my birthday. If you missed it, a Newcastle episode went live today at 12, so go back and check that and then come back and see this one. Bit like that episode, we're just going to do one game today and we're going to go through a little bit of a roundup just to get back into the Munich mindset. We're going to have Inter away in the Champions League, first knockout round, first leg. We go to the San Siro and see if we can bring something back to defend against at home in a few weeks' time. So what has happened in this save since we last met, and just basically having a little bit of a catch-up. So this is how all of the competitions look like. We are 11 points clear of Dortmund in the league, and Bayern and Leverkusen are further back, or as are Hertha Berlin. So league is looking really, really good. Not lost a game yet in the league either. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a invincible season. Got Inter in the next round of the Champions League, as you well know. And then we're home to Werder Bremen in the quarterfinal of the German Cup. So we've had the winter break, and we had two really good wins in the winter break against Willem and Celtic. We then played a few games in the league with two very disappointing draws at home, away to Heidenheim and at home to Hertha Berlin. We then got back on the horse and scored a 2-1 win against Mainz. Foden and Oliver scoring the goals there. A good 3-1 win against Wolfsburg in the third round of the German Cup, and a 0-0 draw at home to Stuttgart. Again, disappointing to pick up a couple of draws in all of those fixtures, but all in all, not too bad. As I said, Bundesliga 11 points clear of Dortmund, and yeah, looking forward to this game against Inter. Couple of injury things to go on. Diakabi is nearly back to full fitness, so we need to get him back into playing some games because his match sharpness is down at 50%. And Oliver is out for a few weeks as well, a couple of days, sorry. He's out. He will miss this first game against Inter. Should be back for the second leg as long as he doesn't pick up an injury. No transfers were made in January. We made a couple out. Quintana went out to Villarreal, and a few young players went out to loan just to get some first team football. And as I said, this will be our last season with this Mending Munich side. So this is the team that are going to go up against Inter away from home at the San Siro. We've got Radi in goal, Strangle, Strel, Vincente and Martinez. We've got Foden and Edemario in the middle of midfield, Calabria on the right, Afalobi on the left, Carlos Antonio in behind, Tammy Abraham, Hoover, Clayton, McKennie, Rios, Hudson-Odoi to Harvey, and Fernando Augusto all on the bench. And yeah, let's see what we can do at the San Siro. They're lined up with a 4-2-3-1 as well, but a narrow 4-2-3-1. So three attacking midfielders in behind Mauro Icardi. Wow, Mauro Icardi still at Inter on this save. I say pretty much every save I've had this year, he kind of moves over to England, to either Chelsea or United, who are looking for a more focal point. They've got Titi in the back line. They've also got Kurt Zouma at right back, Benjamin Mendy on the left for their defence. And yeah, Jesse Lingard on the bench for Inter, moved away from United. Going to go into the dressing room and just say, come on lads, show me what we can do. Keep this run going and then keep it calm. Just say, I think there's a lot more to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes. Go out there and produce a fantastic game and see if we can bring something back to Munich. Strangle with a throw-in, back out to Edemario. He's got a switch out to the left back, but finds Calabria in the middle. Calabria goes for goal, and Anane, a comfortable save for him, really, straight down his throat, and they get the ball underway, and Asnar leaps ahead of the centre-back there, but we get the ball forward to Calabria. Calabria now driving forward, finds Tammy Abraham in Lakers a space, and oh, what a chance that is for Tammy to put us 1-0 up. Free kick just before half-time. Foden swinging it into the far post, and Calabria's there. I think it was Calabria anyway, and I think it's going to be 1-0 just before half-time. It's a great deep free kick from Foden, and yeah, he finds the Argentinian come in for Oliver today because of his injury, and Calabria gets us that all-important away goal at the San Siro, and we will see that through to half-time. And what a time to score in first half injury time, and yeah, relatively even match between the two sides with regards to shots and possession. But yeah, I think we've had a little bit more. Juve and Lyon are drawing one apiece, but Juve down to 10 men, so hopefully Lyon can make them pay with that one I'm just going to say you play well, but there's still room for improvement. And then again, keep it all calm. Don't want to get them overexcited and over-egg the pudding. There's a lot more to come from them as well. Follow that up all calmly as well. Tammy not playing the best, nor is Carlos Antonio, so we can make changes in the second half if we need to. Titi gets the game underway, finds Mendy into Simone, but pressing him really well. Oliveira over the top to Mendy, into Maricardi. Great block by Vicente, and we get the ball clear to Tammy Abraham. He's one-on-one with the defenders, finds Afolobi on the left-hand side. He's got men over, finds Carlos Antonio, and what a breakaway. What a counter-attacking goal from that front three of Afolobi, Tammy, and Carlos Antonio. Tammy Abraham holds the ball up, nearly pulled that pass a little bit too short. Afolobi picks it up, finds Carlos Antonio, who sweeps it into the far corner. Inter 0, Munich 2. City gets the game underway again. 20 minutes to go from a free kick deep in their own half, and Lingard's joined the fray. Asnar dallying on the ball, and Edemario jumps in there, and Afolobi on this left-hand side again into Tammy Abraham. He makes it 3 away goals in this first leg against Inter Milan, and it looks like the tie is already over. Great a play from Edemario. Asnar dallying on the ball. Edemario just stepped in there. He found Afolobi on this left-hand side, who made a lovely little dinked ball into Tammy Abraham on the volley. Sweeps it home. Inter 0, Munich 3. Zuma throws the ball into Guilherme, and Afolobi with a great tackle, but Mbaye So brings that ball down, finds Titi, but Harvey cuts that ball out. Now Calabria trying to find the ball over the top, but we just get it via Zuma. Afolobi, lovely ball into Tammy Abraham. He makes it 4. Lovely trickery on that left-hand side, getting past Kurt Zuma right back, and then we make it 4-0 away. Afolobi here picks the ball up from Zuma's header. He just stands him up, sometimes somehow tackles the ball even though he didn't need to. He then whips that ball in, just stands it up for Tammy Abraham to attack, and it's 4-0, 4 away goals. I don't see Inter getting back into this game. And there we have it, full time whistle goes. Inter 0, Munich 4 away goals to take back to Munich, and we should be through to the next round of the Champions League. Cagey first half, really. We had to wait until the 46-minute injury time in the first half to break the deadlock, and then once we did, a great counter-attacking goal from Carlos Antonio, and then Tammy Abraham does what he does, a brace from him, but man of the match goes to Afolobi. 3 assists for him today, and is he starting to learn how to play that left wing role in this team? Hopefully he does, and he's turned a corner there, but a great performance for us today against Inter. What a great way to get back into this save. A good 4-0 win against Inter in the San Siro in that away leg of the Champions League. We'll be back though very, very shortly, and we'll do Dortmund at home, first versus second in that one, and then we'll bring you the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round tie. Plus, we should be able to bring you the draw as well for the next round of the Champions League. But Dortmund and Inter to come tomorrow at 5:30. That's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a thumbs up. Shows you the support on the channel and on the series itself. If you're new around here and you're enjoying what you see, like the Munich series and the Newcastle series as well, hit that subscribe button. Follow it up with the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, 5:30 tomorrow, we'll bring you Dortmund and Inter, closing this 9th and final season out. I'll see you soon.